Hi, I'm Katerina, and I'll present you with the new moon in Gemini update and the light codes to go with it so we can ride these energetic waves with ease and grace. And boy, those last couple of weeks have been absolutely incredible, tremendous, profound, groundbreaking, earth-shaking. I guess all of you can relate on some level. We've really been through the ringer. We release tons of old energies and we're receiving massive amounts. And Ashta, my guide, assured me that with the rising of the new moon on Monday in Gemini, we get this new fresh wave. That's the end of that eclipse season and a new lunar cycle is starting. Thanks God for that. And I mean, I'm super grateful for all these updates and as I said, for the activation quantum updates. And my guides have now informed me about different types of solar codes we are receiving. We receive what they call the builder's code or the master plan code, and that's upgrades where our body receives almost like a new plan. This is what you need to do, this is how you reconfigure and rewire everything. And these activations are intensified by these massive solar flares, and that means your body is adjusting to these higher frequencies. Your body is releasing density and really going into that higher wave we are riding collectively. And as way showers, starseeds, intuitives, empaths, we are usually the first ones to receive those energies, and then they trickle down to the collective. And then we have soul codes, and my guides have really specified that, especially around about now, around the solar lunar eclipse, where we are going, absolutely where we're going. I just like Karina, that's what's coming in right now, and that's just going to increase. And those soul codes are activations not only of your personal highest potential, it's also what you have worked with in other dimensions, in other lifetimes as a soul group to bring in the new. And I said, but Ashta, how do I explain it? And he said, we are now building and creating the new earth, and with that, the new earth, it is literally everything is new. As I spoke about in the activation about ambition and stepping into our soul purpose, we are, as a simplified version, creating a new city, and that craves architects, interior designers, gardeners, planners, builders, structural infrastructure, things like that, and they all come in their own timing. And with that, some of you may feel like, wow, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm super chilled, I'm relaxing. And somebody else is like, oh my God, I'm on fire as well. And that depends what your soul group is aligned with. So say you're either the architect, the interior designer, you're the builder project, or you're great with logic and infrastructure. I'm apparently not, I can't even pronounce it. And that is really ongoing now for the next 2 to 4 years, where we're really deeply embedded in what is our soul group and our soul itself aligned with. And with that, these soul group alignments, more and more people that are resonating on those levels are finding each other. It's almost like with those soul codes, there's a call going out, oh my God, are you also aligned with this? And I asked my guides, is everybody conscious and aware of it? And I said there are kind of 4 types. One is you're in total resistance. You really just want to go as life has always been, and I don't want it. Then there is the one type where the heart and the higher self is really open, yet the mindset is really closed. And that can be this person is receiving it all, yet putting it into action in another lifetime. Then you have those who are semi-conscious. It's like, oh, I feel something is happening. I don't quite know what, but they follow their intuition. And then you have those who are super consciously aware. It's like, oh my God, I'm getting rewired. Oh my God, I need to do X, Y, Z. And I know I'm called for higher service. I know I have to do X, Y, Z. That's my mission. That's what I'm here for. And as I so often hear, you know, if you don't listen to the call, you'll be left behind. And when I connected with my guides, I say, it doesn't really resonate for me. And I said, why? And they said, well, when you link with the divine and higher dimensions, it's all really highly vibrational, loving energy. So from the high vibrational, loving energy perspective, nobody will ever be left behind. It's just, are you one of the forerunners? Are you one when the collective is catching up? Or are you taking it in and doing it in another lifetime or in lifetimes to come? And I also asked Gaia, and Gaia said, and she's coming in now and I can really feel it, so hence the pause. She is saying, I took a long breath. I will not accept destruction of my my body, my animals, my kingdoms anymore, but I also will not shove everybody or anyone off my planet. And it's more like those who really are strongly in resistance, for them personally, they can do their journey as it works. For those who kind of counteract the overall idea of growth, they will also feel more resistance now from Gaia and the higher levels. It will not go as smoothly as it might have been in the past. And for me, that's really hopeful. We are now all receiving these new builder codes where our body is being rewired. The crystalline grids on Earth are super, super intense. Anyone who's been to sacred sites will feel this massive increase in energies. And we are also receiving the soul groups or soul codes that calls in soul groups together. And June feels like another massive acceleration. And I asked my guides, it's like, wow, when do we get a break? And they said, July, there will be this massive wave for the summer solstice. June is building up now for the summer solstice around the 21st of June. And then we have a little bit of unwind in July, and then we are already accelerating much higher for the 8-8 guide way. And Ashta is saying the only chance is you hold on to your heart and embrace it and go in there with as much joy as you can. And with that, with all these codes, solar flares, the intensity of Earth frequency rising, the crystalline structures enhancing, and we are, I think, till the 2nd of June still in Mercury Retrograde. So we are, I should say, it's almost like your insides are pulled to the outside, isn't it? Where you feel like, oh my God, I'm all over the place. And I saw a beautiful picture. Was it an Arctic snow fox where half the fur was winter fur and half of it was brown for the summer? And that's exactly how I felt. And I thought, we are right in between. We are just literally getting rid of the old while the new one is coming in. And if anyone sees that, it's like, you really need to see a hairdresser because you're neither. And I think that was a really fitting picture for where we are at, receiving these higher frequencies and downloads. And the whole galaxy and universe is upgrading. So we are literally in this collective wave on a much, much higher level. And for all of you who are connected with other realms and dimensions, you will feel that bounce and that intensity, the buzz literally everywhere. And Ashta is just reminding me now, for all of you who are really drawn to galactics, to star codes, it's really good to stand, even if you can't see any stars, if it's cloudy, if you live somewhere with a lot of light, even at nighttime, just stand outside in the darkness and connect with those energies. Or even if you live in a high flat somewhere, open the windows and let it stream into your system. And he's saying with that you also receive your original codes from the planets and galaxies you've been, and if you worked with certain star fleets, galactics specifically, they can stream in those codes for you. And I don't know about you, ancient gifts are coming online, future potential is coming online. I feel like everything that I do in my sessions, it's going through the roof. I got so much vast, incredible, positive feedback from the activation that it was the highest, most powerful one that lasted energetically for days for everyone. And I think I'm just one of many examples how you feel, where you're like, oh my God, I can see it's really, really increasing. So let's see now who's wanting to come through in the light language for us. And as per usual, just connect with your beautiful heart, with the golden web of light. And we bring in the beings for the highest and greatest good. Ni wash kiki ash kaka kaka sasana maha. Ni wa ni na inana maha. Mi ui shishi sasana maha. Ni kaka shi ash kaka si inana maha. Si inana maha. Si wa kiki sisina maha. Si wa kiki sisina namaha. Niuyanamasa, Niuyanamasa. Niwaki shi ashkaka sasanamaha, Nisisi nana maha, Nisisi na maha, Shiwa kiki inana sisi naka maha, Sisi naka maha. Hiwash kiki sasana maha, Niwa sisi nana maha, Niwa sisi nana maha, Ish kiki sisi nana masaha ki inaha, Niki inaha sisi shishi nayi yiwa kikina, Nayi yiwa kikina namasa. Uash kiki siha nana masa, Miwa kiki si uash kaka sasana maha, Niash kiki iana namasa, Niwa kiki sasana maha, Niwa kiki sisina maha. Iwash kiki sisi nana maha, ikiki sisi nana maha, isisi nana maha, ish kiki na masa, niwash kiki na masa, niwash kiki sisi naha sisi nana maha, ish kaka sisi na maha, aka 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 aka. Blessed it be, so mote it be, and so it is. Wow, I'm really concentrating to remember everything. In the beginning, it was a beautiful reassurance and blessing from the Angelics. It's really, really sweet. And they're saying, we, the Angelics, are with you at all times. We support you as much as we can and really call upon us. We are here to help you through this transition and make it as smooth as possible. I believe after that came Mary Magdalene, and she was like, I've got your back. We really know how this works. This is a great time to be alive. You got this. Believe in yourself, believe in your strength and power. And after that, Jesus came through, and he was so wonderful. And he's like, I can really see all your hearts are so much more glowing and vibrant, and it fills his heart with joy. And he's like, he's so excited, and this is the greatest time to be alive, he is saying. And he's supporting us all along the way. And after him, Gaia came, and she's like, I'm so grateful for all the work that you're doing. You're all doing incredibly well. I can't wait for this greater lifting of humanity. The light is streaming through, and she is really positive and excited. I think after that came the Galactics that are here to support us. And then the dolphins, it's like, this is the greatest time to be alive. Oh my God, this is the greatest time of celebration and jubilation we can ever be present. Hallelujah, just enjoy this ride. And they also helped us to open our channels. So may you enjoy these light codes and updates, and I wish you a most wonderful weekend and a Monday with those fresh new moon energies coming in that lighten the way and bring us forward. Namaste and bright blessings to you.